Marvel Rivals just got its second season. If you don't know what Marvel Rivals is, then what the hell are you doing? No, I'm joking. Anyway, season 2's out. We got 2 new characters, Reed Richards and Invisible Woman. You've probably seen jokes about one in particular. Sorry, and we got a new map. Didn't actually see the new map in these 4 games I played. I played 2 with Reed Richards and 2 with Invisible Woman. I quite enjoyed Invisible Woman. I also enjoyed Reed Richards, or Miss Fantastic, but his voice lines are super annoying and he is a little bit harder to play. So right now I have 2 games of just both characters. I'm going to give a review of what I think of both of these characters, starting with Invisible Girl. So first things first, I'll just go over what her abilities are. For her main attack, she has Orb Projection, which is where you launch a force field that can pierce heroes flying to a maximum distance before returning to Invisible Woman, damaging enemies and healing teammates. So, it works like a very slow projectile that will go through things and then return to you. I didn't realize they healed people. You might have heard me laugh as I read that out. That's because I literally just figured that out. Moving on. For her left shift ability, she has a Vortex, which is what it sounds like. It brings people in, it does a bit of damage to them. Not enough to kill them, but if they're low, you can get some kills with it. For her E ability, she has Force Physics, which is quite a nice ability. You can either choose to push people away or pull them towards you, which is super useful. You have her V ability, which is Agile Strike, and V is the melee button in this game, and her melee is a little bit different because she'll do a 3-hit combo, where the 3rd hit will be like a pulse that'll force people away, which is pretty cool. She has a double jump, and if you do this double jump, you will enter invisible mode, and I think you'll also start healing, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But I know you enter invisible mode, which is very stupid, because to you it looks like a blue outline, but to enemies it is completely invisible. There is zero evidence to support you are where you are when you're invisible, which is unlike quite a few games I've played before. For her right click, she has a Guardian Shield. It's not, for a support, it's not an amazing ability because it does give a shield out for people, but it doesn't give it from where they're looking, it gives it from where you are looking, and it does heal people, but not very much. Also, the shield doesn't follow them. Never mind, I take it back. It heals people all the way to max health. I take that back. The shield doesn't follow them. When you put it down, it will stay where you put it. So you can put it like, if someone's jumping and you give it to them a little too early, then they can just have a shield hanging around in the sky for no reason at all. Her passive is, as you would imagine, she goes invisible. After about 5 seconds, with doing no damage to anyone, you will go invisible and you will start to heal yourself. And last but not least, her ultimate ability is a huge shield. It's like a cylindrical shield that she can put down. So to allies, it will provide protection and will heal them. To enemies, they cannot see the force field, they cannot see anyone in the force field until they go in it, in which they will be greatly slowed. It's a pretty good ultimate. And the following is just clips of me using these abilities in practice.
Guys, everyone get into my knife, my ult. Hey, you.
Hey.
I died. But
Did you forget about that neat fact?
Igor, for a dive tank, you're not doing a lot of dive tank.
I'm trying.
These should be Venom.
I am late. I killed Jeff with Loki, that helps.
Get in the zone.
I'm fine to do that, but I can't live more than 5 seconds.
Okay.
Maybe because I don't have someone to support me, and so I instantly die.
Yeah, I'm as Igor. There are 5 people in zone, and
I got fucked. I have Agamotto'd by strange. There's no I can't do nothing. I don't know how.
Okay, if you two get into zone, I can use my ult to keep you alive
I'm
forever.
dead.
I need you guys.
Surprisingly enough, for the 1000th time.
I can use my ult. Get him. Get him.
I'm not even there, but I will do it.
Best I have is 2 people here.
I'm coming.
That was it.
Thank you, rocket. Okay.
Okay. It was 2 arms and things.
I'm here, and I'm coming in.
Works.
Okay, we need it. It looks like we need. It looks like we need another. I'm distracting Storm. I need help real quick.
Don't sort of iframes. There we go. Yeah.
Got it. I got Venom. I got Venom.
For Wakanda's sake.
Okay, I got my ultimate ready, so I can help when I come back.
Well, short oh, it's just like a mega.
Yeah, it's just a big hit, which is nice.
Just focus on
should
tanks.
I think using it now might be good.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Hey,
Oh damn, yes! I love my melee.
Again.
That storm is just
Again.
sat up there.
what the hell is Phil
again.
yapping about? So what are you yapping about?
Again. I said. Oh,
I can
I
sort
said.
of hit Phil with Eagle's Mark.
I said I'm dangerous. Again. 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 Again.
Oh,
You're dreadful.
I forgot that there is no range on any of our range attacks. I got him. How did he still grab me?
There's
I thought it was 5
infinite
meters
cosmic
above.
range. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you're not getting me, Jeff. Oh, we
Die.
got this. Is that them or is that us?
Broken Dagger is always very.
Edgy, edgy.
Die my damage.
These little robots may be psionic first.
Yeah, I think these are AI.
We can always
There have been bots recently, just a bit funky looking.
Yeah, the Hulk isn't even doing anything when he gets near us. He's literally just jumping at
We
us.
can always count on you, Spidey. That's much better.
Oh yeah.
So to conclude on Invisible Girl, in terms of a support character, she's definitely not my first pick. On top of the fact that she's 4 stars, her whole healing thing is not as strong as a lot of other heroes, such as Jeff the Landshark, for example, who has such an amazing healing power, with not only his spit but the heal bubbles. He is such a good character, and the support side doesn't compare to characters like that. But the offensive side, you really can get some stuff done on the field, so if you use her very strategically and you drag people away from the fight, take people one by one, surprise people, then you can
Again. I said.
really get some damage done. I would say try to avoid people who can heal themselves, because you can't. I mean, I guess that's kind of obvious, and don't go for broken characters. But, pick and choose your targets is all I'm saying. Anyway, next going on to Mr. Fantastic. I got 2 games in with him as well, where I did pretty similar as I did with Invisible Girl, where my first match was kind of not great, but then my second match I actually did kind of do pretty good. I think I got 16 kills in the second match with him. So, yeah, I mean, I had fun playing him. He's quite a fun character to play, if you're winning, But, yeah, I don't know, I kind of watch him. Anyway, here's his abilities. Mr. Fantastic's main ability is a stretch punch, where he uses his arms as a... it's not a projectile, it is like a... it's like a laser that lasts for a split second, because he throws his arm out and you can swing it, as you can see in this video here, and it'll do damage to people you swing it through, and it comes in like a 3-hit combo where it'll go left arm, right arm, and then both arms. I found this ridiculously hard to aim with because it's very slow. It's very slow when you click the trigger and when it actually happens. But it does quite a bit of damage, and if you can pin your shots, you can do a lot of damage very, very quickly. His left shift is a bit like Genji's sword from Overwatch. The only difference being is that rather than it deflecting all the damage straight away, it soaks up all the damage and then returns it. And it will return it perfectly to where your hit marker is. I'm pretty sure, not your hit marker, sorry, your crosshair, where your crosshair is on screen. What you can counter, I'm pretty sure, is everything ever. I think there is not a single thing that cannot be countered by this ability. That might be false. There might be things like Scarlet Witch's ultimate that you can't deflect, but I'm pretty sure you can deflect, like Jeff the Landshark's swallow ability, which is kind of nuts, but you can just deflect it and return it back as well. I don't know how you return it back or what you return it back as, but you can. Anyway, moving on. Flexible elongation is a team enemy based thing. If you go into an enemy, you will shield them, and if you go into a friendly, you will shield them, and if you go into an enemy, you will damage them slightly. This also has another effect, which I'll talk about later, which is to do with those numbers at 30 and 60 popping up on screen. Distance grip is a pretty cool ability. It is your right click ability. You can, as you can see on screen, pull one person and swing them towards you, or you can pull two people and swing them into each other. It doesn't do amazing bits of damage, but it's really good for disorienting team enemies and for getting them into places where you kind of want them. Like, again, this character, even though he does have range with his arms extending quite a while, he is better when people are closer to you. Now, he has a team ability when he is with, of course, Invisible Girl, and that is that he can get a little force field shield. And it's a shield, really, you know, who doesn't love a good shield? Moving on to his passive. His passive is a meter that charges up the more you hit people with different abilities. You can see the stupid character model. I don't like that model at all. I think that's really, really dumb. I think they could have done so much more with that. But as you can see, if you hit people and that meter gets to 100, you will turn into a weird, like, inflated version of him, where you act more like a melee character, where you're just swinging your fists around and you're hitting people. Doesn't last very long, and you can choose to exit out of that mode. You get a bunch of extra shield, and that shield only slowly drops off, which is probably the nicest thing about it, because I didn't prefer the big mode at all. But yeah, it's a thing, I guess, and you can use it if you want. And last but not least, again, is his ultimate, Brainiac Bounce, which is almost an exact copy and paste of Bucky Barnes' ultimate, where instead of it being an insta-kill for most people, it does hardly any damage at all, but you do it a bunch of times. The height in which you climb to before swinging your fist down is relative to the roof above your head. So if you do this in a room, you can slam down very, very quickly and do a lot of damage very quickly, which is probably where this ability is best. Not only that, but it is also super disorienting, so it really goes really nicely with his kit. And now, same as last time, got some clips where I'm using all of his abilities, putting them in practice in matches.
Oh, I just got absolutely...
You got cooked.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh my god, how did I instantly die?
I still
They have
one
an
damage
enemy team.
headshot.
They have a mantis, so he hit my big ass forehead. Okay, we really do need it. We are getting cooked.
I just did a hit. Okay.
As I have designated as healing areas.
But our team does not know that.
And two of them gone. Oh, it slows. Get back here, you piece of... That's annoying.
No, he's too big!
I'm not sure how I feel about Reed having that every 10 seconds.
I'm with you. Actually, work out.
Wait, dude, I'm trying to spell my bubble, but sometimes I fire.
Backtrack down, let it go.
How did that count as MVP? I don't know. I will come help you.
I have a Captain Fantastic gap.
I healed you, Egg.
Hey,
I'll heal you while you take care of my man. Okay, you ran away from me. I cannot heal you. I'm dead now.
Mr. Fantastic is not
I'm gonna eat Mr. I'm gonna eat you, Egg. I'm gonna eat you.
Those too big.
So yeah, apart from the most annoying voice lines in the game so far, Mr. Fantastic is not a bad character to have on your team at all. So to conclude about both characters, I feel like Invisible Woman fits a very when your team is doing good playstyle. You know, she's a good support character, but she's definitely not the best. So if your team's starting to suffer a little bit, I would choose some other healers and supports over her. And for Reed Richards, honestly, I've just give him a go. You might like him, you might not. I certainly did. I did after a while. It took me a while to get into him, but I did in the end.
Okay.
And just to finish off this video, I do want to show off some of the issues we're still having with this game, mainly loading into the game and what happens shortly after loading into the game. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because it's unoptimized on PC, because it is only happening to myself and Igor, because we're both on PC. But it is super annoying and can sometimes lead to your character getting picked way before you have a chance to even think about choosing your character, and can sometimes even last like half a game. So, I don't know, any sort of help on that would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, I'm in. Are you
I'll
also
probably switch to a tank.
After all these years.
And
Jeff
Ego
is
just took
taken.
Jeff.
Sorry, Morg, Jeff is taken.
Like the code. I don't have to.
Oh!
Invisible?
Oh yeah, I can still one-shot.
Jeez, I thought Sue was supposed to be the invisible one. Anyway, that's all I got for today. If you want to see anything from me, chuck it in the comments below. And if any of you know a way for my dumbass to stop muting parts of my microphone every single time I record or getting something wrong, if you can come up with a way for me to think before I press the record button, I would also greatly appreciate that. Thank you all for 295 subs recently, and I'll see you in the next video.
Someone do something, please. About Jeff.